Okay, so going to do another reaction video today, and this one's about it's a Jubilee video about who's the undercover cop. I know a lot of criminals. I don't know. I never met an undercover cop. I know a lot of police officers and law enforcement. So maybe I'll be able to figure this one out.
VPN for sponsoring this video. Hope you enjoy the episode.
When you stole the car, or
I didn't steal the car.
Oh wait, just by looking at that chick, she's definitely not an undercover cop. And just going by stereotyping, it's probably not going to be any of the women. It's going to be a man. Just because there's more men in law enforcement than there are women. Let's see.
We brought together 7 people who committed a crime.
I've committed a crime. I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
I've committed a crime.
1 is an undercover cop. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize. Who is the odd one out?
Yeah.
So what is everybody's name and why are you guys here?
My name is Trey, and I'm here because I have DUIs. I also have a lot of traffic tickets.
I mean, just the way she dresses, she's never been in law enforcement. You know, I'm not saying she's a criminal. I mean, yeah, she looks like a criminal. If she came for an interview, I would never hire her. I don't give a damn what I'm hiring. I'm like, she just looks lazy and like sloppy. You know, shirt just hanging off like that. I don't know. She kind of looks hood.
I'm Jeremiah. My convictions are receiving stolen goods, possession of paraphernalia, drunk in public, and disturbing peace.
I was about to say, he don't look like a criminal except for I was like, it's gonna be drug related, and sure enough, because he doesn't look like a gangbanger or a stick-up kid or something like that. I was gonna say it was gonna be drug related, and sure enough, that's what he claims.
I'm Andrew. When I was 15, which is 4 years ago, I was arrested for tagging on someone's walls.
My name is Akil. One time as a juvenile, I did her.
All right, so since he's so young, he's probably not a cop. You know, you have to be 21 to be a police officer, and then to be undercover. It's not gonna be him. He's too young. If anybody's gonna be it, I mean, this guy almost looks like a cop with that haircut.
Run out in the store with a group of fans and led to an arrest.
My name is Ricky. Racing, reckless driving, and evading.
This guy, that hat kind of screams law enforcement. He, like a lot of people who are ex-military, like they love wearing hats. It's just you get comfortable wearing hats. Like that's why you see a lot of vets wearing hats, and you know, obviously everybody wears hats, or most people, but that it's a ball cap. You know, it's kind of throwing off police or law enforcement signs.
Okay, my name is Kenya.
And then the other thing is, he just sounds like he just made up some stuff too. Let me rewind that back. He just like listed it off.
Possession of paraphernalia, drunk in public, and disturbing peace.
I'm Andrew. When I was
My name is Ricky. Racing, reckless driving, and evading.
Okay, my name is Kenya.
Yeah, it doesn't sound believable.
And our last conviction was intent to defraud.
Yeah, like she sounds believable, you know. I don't know. I got my eye on that guy with the cap.
I also got in some trouble with the law for street racing.
In the beginning, he was sketchy. Like his mannerisms, he seemed a bit nervous.
What's everyone's profession?
I wrap cars. I do vinyl wraps.
do
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's he had a helicopter shirt? Yeah, and his face looks like a pretty boy. Like Like that's not how he dresses normally. I don't know. He just seems like fake.
So you're a Q?
Yeah,
What's your profession? I'm curious.
I write books.
Right, books?
Okay.
Can you take off your
Urban
hat for a
romance.
second?
Yeah.
That dude say he writes romance books. He writes dirty man. He's writing dirty. Oh no, I'm messing.
Okay, I'm just trying to look because a lot of cops have conservative
For sure.
like, style and
I
hair.
agree.
When did you get your GTA or whatever?
GTA.
GTA.
It was actually this year.
Didn't you say it was GTA or oh no, you said
Street
racing?
racing.
Oh.
Street racing,
What? You picked the person that looks least like a cop.
Noticed that Trina, she's kind of accusing everybody else.
Just the way he was set.
He does kind of look like law enforcement. You know, he says he's a writer, but that dude's jacked. You know, don't mean to stereotype, but you know, he looks more like a jock than a writer. You know, I would stereotype writers as being super skinny dudes or big fat dudes. You know, because I don't know, just sitting down all the damn time. You're not working out, so. I don't know, but yeah, he gives law enforcement vibes. Just clean cut too, you know.
Danny really straight. His build, you know, all cops gotta be big.
She's not a cop. Yeah.
Well, I think because me being the only African American player,
Nah.
it would be like maybe he's the one. Maybe that's the throw.
Nah,
You were gonna
he
say
brought
that
it.
everybody
He brought it to race. It had nothing to do with race. It was just he looks like a cop. not a no undercover cop, but he looks like a cop. If he looks clean cut. The dude with the ball cap looks clean cut, and then the last dude on the last Mexican looking dude, but. That last Mexican dude doesn't give off cop vibes, although he's kind of still clean cut. But that haircut, you know, I don't know.
Guys for their profession.
Oh, I work at the California Science Center. I've been there for about 2
Yeah,
months.
you ain't no
I'm a
cop.
therapist.
I'm a barista.
I'm curious that when you stole the car or
I didn't steal the car.
Oh man, let me see. Yeah, he looks like law enforcement. He just again clean cut. That haircut, you know, a high and tied, or you know that fade. And he has a watch.
Sorry.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Not for sure, but I was doing some street racing.
Cops are pretty conservative, and I'm curious because you guys street race. How come you guys don't have any tattoos?
I do. Mine are all anime related, so I got Shenron right here.
The anime checks out.
Yeah.
What about yours?
I don't have tattoos because of religious
Okay.
reasons.
Eastside didn't have any tattoos. It
Yeah.
didn't seem like he had much of a criminal history that seemed like it was really legitimate.
Yeah, man. That is true. I don't have tattoos, but usually people who and I am I guess prior law enforcement. I mean, sort of. I was in the military, so I don't know. That does. Although nowadays, like almost everybody who is in law enforcement has tattoos, but I don't know. But being an undercover cop, you know, it brings out people who are like snitches and are not raised in that gang culture. So I don't think they would have tattoos, you know. And the other dude had anime tattoos, you know. So that's even though he does have tattoos, but they're anime, so it's kind of soft, you know.
Are those real plugs, or those are the ones that are magnet?
They're magnets, bro. Yeah.
Good question. Good question.
I have my suspicion, like, why would someone want to wear fake earrings?
So
Yeah.
stretching your ears hurts, and afterwards they smell.
He's a cop.
And I'm very sensitive to smell, so I gag.
Did anybody do like any jail time?
He's a
Yeah,
cop.
I did 3 months.
He's a cop.
I was supposed to get years, but I had a kid that was really young, and the judge kind of felt bad with my health problems at the time, and so he went ahead and gave me a weekend, and I had to do that weekend, and then I was released.
Same. I did the 2 days went to court. What about you?
No, I never had to do jail.
I personally didn't do any jail time because the cop that pulled me over, he literally like is a regular at my job.
This dude, like he does,
This dude,
he
like,
smokes
was
weed
bro.
from the
And I
lips.
was like, I'm so sorry, dude. Like,
Did they impound your car?
Oh, so he didn't even give you a
Yeah, that dude, he has some dark lips, like he smokes a lot of weed.
Shit.
yeah, he did. He did.
Oh.
He didn't take me in though.
Bro.
Shout out.
I was so suspicious of Eastside because he was just too goody-goody.
We have a three-way tie.
Oh no!
The tie is between Eastside, Andrew, and Kenya.
I
What?
looked at myself in the mirror when I got here and I was like, oh, probably not the right outfit for what I'm trying to portray.
Each person will get
She said she wanted to dress like a
20
slut.
seconds to state your case.
February, I was racing, got pulled over. March, had court, 3 months, license suspended, went my record, all that. I mean, that's the only thing I've ever done though. That's why, like, the cop didn't take my car. I've been driving 7 years prior to that and had no tickets.
So my criminal record is pretty extensive, but let's just start from my last and final arrest. I was arrested at the bank and I was cashing a check. It was all bad. I did 3.5 years. It was not my first conviction. I had plenty of priors.
I was just a tagger when I was like 15. So when my freshman year, I tagged someone's house. The cops caught me because it was by my school. Luckily, I didn't go to jail because it was my first time being arrested as a minor. So all they did was write me a
Yeah,
ticket.
that dude's not a cop, he's too young. Now I got this ad.
Summer is heating up at Minute Maid Park with show.
For sure, look guys. I don't have any tattoos in it, no piercings, so
You gotta
I guess
watch.
you just don't put it together.
Please raise your hand if you still have doubt and want to continue playing the game.
You guys were on the chopping block, so I'm curious, like, why do you think that we would think that we use YouTube?
You know that dude, he was last to raise his hand. So he might be a cop.
I think I look too proper. I don't dress like this ever because I'm a stay-at-home mom. Usually you'll find me in sweats and like a t-shirt.
I think I'm also dressed a little proper. I have the brogues. You know, I think that's the most expensive piece I have on me.
I'm sorry to bring back to the earrings.
Yeah.
If you're not a cop, why can't you just get the real plug?
I tried it, and stretching your ears hurts.
But not at that age, it doesn't.
I just feel like I didn't.
Oh, he called him out.
Suspicious. You just like the look.
What kind of drugs have you done in your past? Maybe might still be using? And I'll go first. DXM, weed, alcohol. Basically, I've tried almost everything.
I don't like weed. I don't like the smell. It gives me a headache. But I do drink.
So in high school, I started drinking alcohol. I became an alcoholic with my friends, so I overcame my addiction, but every now and then when I'm with my family, I might have the occasional drink.
He said he was an alcoholic at such a young age. I thought that was a little weird.
I was gonna say, even the street racing, I could see people still probably hiring someone there, because it's not like, I
Right.
would say it's like a crime, like there's no one that gets hurt.
Right.
So mine was on the 210 freeway going past Pasadena. I was going like 110. I didn't see the cop. He was parked on the side.
So you got caught speeding.
No, but there was another. It was
Oh,
an Audi
it was
A4.
both of us.
Yeah. When I passed by, it took him a while to catch up because he started from nothing. So they said I was evading. So that
He doesn't even look like somebody that races, you know?
was like an additional thing, and that was like $2,000 in fines. My car got impounded for 30 days, and my license suspended for a year.
I'm thinking the record could still be look good for the cops though, I think.
Can already find it.
He seemed a little more quiet.
They voted the
July,
young.
Dang. Now I'm kind of bummed out because my mom was rooting for me, so I told her like I'm a win for you and all that, but I mean it's cool.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game in 3, 2, 1.
How do you guys feel about police?
Oh, good. So I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about ACAB?
Oh, ACAB.
Do you know what that means? What does it stand for?
All cops are bad.
I thought it was bastards. Yeah. Trina and Jeremiah were partnered up. She got it wrong, so as soon as I saw that she got it wrong, I kind of just try to scoot over and be a part of their group.
I get anxiety just riding in the car when the cop gets behind me.
Right.
Really, I start
Well, the
sweating.
fact that you got it right makes you more of a cop because a cop would know what it stands for.
I forgot how to start.
And then why are you trying to team up with somebody unless you're guilty of it?
Like looking for my cigarette. I don't smoke. It's crazy. I don't like. I'm so uneasy
Right.
around cops.
I know that there are good cops out there, but I
Where?
think that we would see, if we're gonna be realistic, there probably
No,
are,
I mean, it's true.
right? But I think that we see so many in the media and stuff,
Right.
like that there are bad abuse of power.
I'm not even comfortable with like military people.
I'm
Oh, damn.
Are you?
I feel like they're different than cops.
A lot of them come from war and then they turn into police.
Yeah.
And there, I'm not really
Yeah.
too sure where you stand now because.
Where I stand?
No, them
Oh,
in general.
okay.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
How do your parents feel about that, considering that you're a military brat?
I grew up in a family, so they kind of like expected like us
Gotcha.
to kind of went astray.
Gotcha.
When she came at me, I thought that was odd because it wanted to divert attention away from her.
How about you?
Yeah,
How did your family feel?
I think the mole is still here. I
I
just
I
like,
feel it.
So-
yeah.
I feel like I'm feeling uneasy in here.
I've always been into cars, so
Okay.
yeah, so they kind of expect
So, like, the street racing was expected?
it. Kind of.
He could have been the one that was the cop, you know, being that he was a military brat. I knew it. You guys,
You know, not a lot of there's that stereotype that a lot of vets want to become cops. I don't know. Like I know a lot of veterans, and I don't know if that stereotype it's true. Well, one of my former army buddies became a cop, so but I don't know. Leaving the military sometimes kind of makes you not want to ever do anything law enforcement related. It's just like you're kind of just tired of that lifestyle.
like hard. You guys fucked up. Good luck though.
Please raise your hand if you still want to continue playing the game in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, they're gonna vote him out.
So how did you raise your hand when you to continue to play? You think you already got it?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of like straightforward. For you, I kind of felt like the tattoos kind of like just automatically ruled you out because I feel like you can't have anything showing.
I think what's alarming for me with you is the fake.
Yeah,
That was the
I feel
only-
you.
that was the main.
Yeah.
If someone really wanted it and the style, it would be real, right? Because then you don't have to always have the magnet.
You technically in the medical field.
I'm in I'm a therapist.
Is that considered like the medical field?
The psychology is about the brain.
Okay.
So
Because I know that takes like a kind of clean record. I mean, I can't really think of anything
Yeah.
other than that.
at least my board of behavioral sciences is very forgiving with things like that.
I'm just thinking like, because nurses can't be a nurse if you have like a DUI. So like,
But nurses are administering medicine. That's dangerous. They could be stealing the medicine. They could
oh,
be
so you
dosing.
can't do that then.
I'm a therapist, not a
Oh, okay.
psychiatrist.
Oh, okay. That's where the mix-up was.
Trying to throw me off.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if one of them was an undercover cop, bravo, because they would have fooled me, especially that chick. If she's an undercover cop, she's really dedicated to the job.
I'm surprised I didn't get voted out sooner because the whole earrings thing.
If the light turns green, that means you have voted out the mole and you win. If the light turns red, that means the undercover cop is still in the box and you lose.
All right, moment of truth.
Oh my god, I knew we got it out.
Will the undercover cop please step forward and reveal yourself in 3, 2, 1, go.
Damn, he was ready. He was ready.
I was definitely surprised.
That was the only person that I trusted, mainly because of the similar crime.
Been a cop for like 2 years. I love my job. I get to help a lot of people. Unfortunately, when I do get called, I do see people on their worst days. I want to help people, but not everybody's accepting that help. You can't really judge a book by its cover, but I mean, for them, I would have never, if I'd seen them working, never would have thought that any of them had either been arrested.
Anyone is capable of committing a crime,
Yeah, so that dude kind of, like I said, he was giving certain cop vibes. Wearing a baseball cap is I don't know. Generally speaking, people who were like that, and then he seemed kind of like he was always hiding, in the crowd, trying not to get spotted. Just I don't know, clean cut, then the earrings things. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that was probably the most dead giveaway because can't have pierced ears. Now I know. If you want to know, check to see who's an undercover cop. I always thought the best way to see who's an undercover cop, like in real life, ask him to see the driver's license. Let me see your wallet, and see if they're smart enough not to have their police credentials in there, and to see if their ID matches up with who they say they are, because I don't think people expect to see hey, let me see what you got in your wallet,
But you have to learn from those things, and you have to try to be the better person after you made those mistakes.
It took me to really sit down and look at myself and where I didn't want to be in life to pretty much change everything up.
Once you have a record or once you've been to jail, it's almost kind of like once a cheater, always a cheater. That's not the case.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good video. I don't know, did you get it right? And did you like this video? If you do, and you want me to react to other videos, let me know down below. I'm gonna try to be reacting to anything that's popular, just to try to get this channel growing. All right, till next time.